morning. This is Adam Smith with the Colorado Real Estate Finance Group on Monday, March 14th. And of course, I'm here with your weekly zero-cost marketing and contact management tip. Remember, if you'd like more information about the free classes I teach on contact management, zero-cost marketing, social media marketing, video blogging, don't hesitate to contact me or have your managing broker, title rep, or real estate board set that up, as that seems to be how most of these classes are arranged. But it's great information for anyone who has a direct-to-consumer relationship, like realtors, mortgage brokers, insurance agents, financial planners, even professional sports franchise season ticket sales reps. And I'm always happy to share the information. So first, I want to apologize. We've been really bad about making sure that we're doing our weekly zero-cost marketing and contact management tip actually on a weekly basis. I've had some decent excuses, but I won't use them. I just want to apologize. Last Monday, I was actually on a flight out of town for a funeral, quick turnaround, but you guys all know what playing catch-up is like after being out of town unexpectedly for a couple of few days. So that's my excuse for last week. Again, apologies all around. We do try really hard to get these videos out to you guys every week, and will continue to do so. So let's talk about this week's tip. And this week's tip is really along those lines. And sometimes life just throws us curveballs. And it's not necessarily just true in our personal lives, but certainly in our work lives. Bizarre things that occur with clients. We've had strange liens pop up on titles. One that is recent, and you wouldn't believe the story. I'll share it with those of you that know us on an individual basis, because it is something it harkens back to our Realtor Horror Stories video blog days. But these things happen, and I guess the perseverance is kind of this week's tip. So years ago, I watched a group of kids, 11, 12-year-olds, competing in what we then called Olympics of the Mind, what they now call Destination Imagination. But the same thing for decades and decades, where they had this task of building a bridge out of balsa wood, stacking weights on it, and the team that had the most weight on their bridge would win. And I was running this program for an elementary school that my daughter attended, although I didn't have anything to do directly with this particular team of kids that were doing this task, this challenge. And they were great. They won at their school, and then they went on to win at a district level of some sort, and then they went to compete at the University of Denver on a state level. And when they got there, they had realized that they had built their bridge incorrectly, differently than how they had done it in the past. And they rallied. They were real troopers. I hate that colloquialism about it, but they were. And it did not hold the weight that it had previously, and they did not succeed as they had in previous competitions. And they were great about it. Happy to be there, smiles on their faces. They just rolled with the punches. And ever since that time, I've really kind of felt that life isn't about how you act, but it's about how you react. How do you roll with the punches? How do you deal with issues that come up in your transactions? Are you proactive? Are you a protagonist? You try to find solutions, deal with your lender, your client, your title company, your clients' associated businesses like their insurance company properly in a problem-solving manner? Or are you the antagonist? Are you the one who's creating more work, harder times, more resistance? Give it some thought. Maybe you'll see things a little differently like I did that day. So that's really this week's tip. Not how do you act, how do you react? All right, so let's talk about this week's prize, this week's drawing. Before I forget, a big thank you to Tim O'Brien. Tim is a broker here in the Denver area, Aurora specifically, I think. And Tim, we did let you know that you are this week's winner, last 2 weeks winner. Sorry again. So let us know where to send your prize, and we will have that out. And if you want to be this week's winner, simply be the next person to subscribe here to our YouTube channel, and just like Tim did, and we'll zip you off this week's prize. So that's it. Remember this week's tip: be the protagonist. How do you react? Remember to subscribe here to our YouTube channel to win this week's prize. Get out there, be a badass, and we'll see you next time.